You might be surprised, but you don't need perfect credit to buy a house. So just how low can you go? The answer is, it depends on which loan program you are using and if your lender you are working with has any overlays or restrictions from the published loan guidelines. It's also a bit confusing because the credit scores you may be seeing for yourself are not always the same scores a mortgage lender will pull. To be safe, always figure your credit score will be a little bit lower than the ones seen on sites like Credit Karma or MyFICO or a credit card statement. They'll give you a good ballpark, but they just won't be exact to a mortgage score. So back to the minimums. For a conventional loan, you'll need at least a 620 middle score for all borrowers on the loan. There's no exceptions to that. If one borrower has a 620 and one has a 600, the 600 score borrower cannot even go on the loan, and we cannot use their income to qualify. For FHA and VA loans, we require a minimum 580 middle score for all borrowers on the loan. For a USDA loan, a minimum 620 score is required to be on the loan. Most jumbo loans are more stringent than conventional, so they typically require a minimum of 680, although some programs require even higher. That is more of a case-by-case based on loan amount, down payment, and type of loan. It's important to remember just because you meet the minimum required score doesn't mean you will automatically be approved for the loan. There are other factors that come into play to determine your approval: debt ratio, credit history, recent derogatory credit events, and whether you have sufficient reserves or not. When the loan is run through automated underwriting systems like Fannie Mae's DU or Freddie Mac's LP, a lender then receives a pre-approval or a denial, no matter what score you have. Use these starting point rates as the minimums, but always try to apply when your score is as high as possible to give yourself the best chance for a full approval and the best rates. If you have any questions on credit scores, reach out today.